Right back on them a little bit. They're a little excited after falling behind now, and Wei Chang isn't overpowering. You got to wait back and try to control your swing on him and not overswing too much, because he's going to throw a mix of, you know, a fastball that's not really in the high 90s or anything, and a lot of off-speed pitches.
2-2 count, none away. Australia looking for that leadoff hitter to get on, and that one is popped up. The right fielder moving in. He moves back now and makes the play. Sai Chi Yu took a little bit of a precarious route to that. I think he overcompensated and he waves back to his.
Smiling about the lights, I think, a little bit. He must have lost it a little bit, and then he had to back up. I think he's asking for a little bit of help from his first baseman too as well. Help me out, because you can see his hands go up there. He did lose it, and now he had to back up to make the catch.
It's that sky now, they call it. It's that twilight where sometimes it's difficult to pick up the baseball. Number 16 now steps to the plate. Ryan Battaglia, the product of now the Cleveland Indians, the catcher for this team, has had a very solid game, Jim.
Yeah, behind the plate, offensively he hasn't. He's had 2 strikeouts so far, and he'd like to get his change that, and you saw in the graphics as well. He's 0 for 5 in his last 2 games with 4 strikeouts.
Battaglia comes from Brisbane, Australia. His team was Albany Creek before he was drafted. He'll get an opportunity to work in the Indians organization. Not only Battaglia, but also Andrew Campbell will be going to play for the Indians in Major League Baseball as well. Ground ball, will it scoot through? Yes, it does. A valiant dive by Lin Chu Wei, the third baseman, ticks off his glove. Liao Chun Kai cannot come up with it. Battaglia, with 1 out, gets on first base, and you can see a little bit of a smirk. He knew that the field was a little bit wet, tried to make the dive, but couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, Battaglia got it off the end of the bat, but still had enough of it to find that shortstop hole. You see Chu Wei dive and hit off his glove, and then he bites into the dirt, as does the shortstop as well. But neither of them able to come up with it and throw Battaglia at first.
Ball in the dirt, blocked by the very, very nimble catcher, Ting Yen. Luke Parrish steps up to the plate, number 23. As we see, he's done a nice job behind the plate of keeping the ball in front.
Again, gets over there and gets it partly off his arm, but you could see him start to zone it up, so he made sure that it was going to hit him somewhere and just bounce in front of him.
1-0 count, 1 away. That glove, the glove leads the body, doesn't it?
Yeah, and let it over, and you could also see him start to angle it back a little bit so it would keep it in front of him. If he takes his left shoulder and starts to open it up, that's when it bounces off of yourself and it'll go over near your own dugout.
Luke Parrish at the plate, 2-0 count, men on first base.
That was a nice fastball there by Wei Chung. He got the outside corner right where Ting Yen was set up, and he's setting up, he's leading his pitchers, and when they can follow him, he's finding pitches that people are not swinging at.
That ball lines to shortstop. Battaglia dives back into first, no throw, 2 away. Stepping to the plate, number 33, the right fielder, Jake White.
Nice play by number 6, Chao Kai, as he stayed home, unable to turn a double play on as Battaglia read the line drive and got back to first quite quickly.
Solid average, 385, only 1 RBI through the tournament for Jake White, the right fielder for Team Australia. As the pitcher Wei Chung misses outside. We're in the top of the 6th inning. This is the gold medal game from Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. Middle part of North America, a hot spot for baseball. Australia looking to battle back. That ball hit sharply up the middle. The second baseman snags it and flips it over to the shortstop. Hung Sheng over to Chun Kai, the shortstop. Another opportunity for a rally is thwarted. You are watching the IBAF World Junior Baseball Championships. Moving now to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is Chinese Taipei on top, 6-4. They are the home team. They're in the third base dugout here at Port Arthur Stadium. Team Australia, the visitor. Matthew Corbett on the hill, and they are down the first base line. Got a little bit of rain on and off. here this evening. Stepping to the plate, Yao Sung, the center fielder. Ground ball out to Sheldon Collins. He picks it up, throws it over to first on a dive, but he's out and called out by Jose Perez from Cuba. A nice catch and throw for a speedy runner, the center fielder, Yao Sung.
Yeah, good job by Yao Sung. He made that play quite close, and Sheldon Collins had to get rid of it a little quicker than he thought he probably had to. Took his time, but then he sees the runner and unloads the throw just in time to nail Yao Sung.
Earlier in this game, he had a throwing error. This time he seemed to let it go. Free and easy.
I think the speed of Yao Sung made him throw it a little bit harder. I think the last time he had too much time and he babied the throw over to first base, and it was an important error in an inning.
Certainly want to keep the bases empty for this man. Stepping to the plate, this young man is Lin Xiu Wei. He's the third baseman from Chinese Taipei, and you saw that average pushing close to 600. As Corbett misses up, the count goes now to 2-1. Always when you have a dangerous hitter, you want to keep runners off the base, and this is a perfect time for Corbett to go right at him.
We've seen that swing from Zhao Wei quite often this tournament.
We certainly have it. It's in the gap, and he is rounding second, but he will be held there as the center fielder for the Australian team moves over. It's Sam Morris able to get the ball back in. I said it. You have guys on base. It's an opportunity for a good hot hitter like Xu Wei to take advantage. But Corbett did a nice job prior, and this pitch is up in the zone.
Xu Wei loves pitches to the outside part of the plate. We've seen it in 2 games now. That's 6 hits, and I think 5 of the 6 hits have been to left field somewhere, and a good job of hitting. He's just a professional hitter at this level, and that's 19 for a tournament of 8 games. It's outstanding, an outstanding tournament for him.
Make that 5 doubles now in the tournament for the leadoff hitter, Xu Wei. It's Ho Chi Wei, the left fielder, now comes up with 1 away. Looking to put a little more distance between this Taiwan team and Australia. They have the man on second base and 1 out. Matthew Corbett delivers. It's a curveball up.
Pitches are up. The fastball that Xu Wei hit was up, and so was that breaking pitch.
Catches the outside corner to take it now to 1 ball and 2 strike.
Still have Lucas Barker, I believe, warming up in the bullpen for Australia.
A swing and a miss. Battaglia checks the runner at second, throws it away. The ball is over the head of the first baseman, Parrish, down into right field. The right fielder, Jake White, was not backing it up. He throws it in a key, costly error. With 1 out in this inning and a runner at second base, Battaglia, that's been so solid behind the plate, comes out on a strikeout, tries to go down to Parrish, but just overthrows his tall first baseman.
And you see Xu Wei there going to the dugout. That's a very important run. Gives him a 3-run lead, and you'll see, good job by Battaglia. He blocks a pitch well, clears himself, gets out front of first base, but he lowered his arm. And when he put it down there, you can see it just did the offshoot, and up it goes. And it's an unearned run there for Chinese Taipei. There's the throw again. Great try by the first baseman, Parrish, as he jumped as high as he could, but it was off the top of his glove. And a good bit of base running as well for Xu Wei. We went all the way to third base.
Yang Hongsheng, second baseman, comes to the plate. He had a home run in the bottom of the 5th inning. That's just before we went to the hour-and-a-half rain delay. It's now 7-4 Taipei over Australia. He swings through that off-speed pitch to take the count to 2-1. It looked like Battaglia paid a little bit too much attention to the runner, Xu Wei, at second base before he threw.
Yeah, and didn't set up and stay over top it. And when you start to lower your arm, it's only going to go up.
Hard hit ball to left field, right at the left fielder, Campbell. And he delivers back in, but another run will score. It's the speedy Xu Wei, the left fielder, who is on third base. and he is there because of the strikeout, but the throwaway by Ryan Battaglia, the catcher from Australia. He scores, and it's Yang Hong Sheng who's able to drive him in to distance once again Taipei now. 4-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Yeah, I think Corbett would like to have that pitch or that throw back if he could, and it's now cost his team 2 unearned runs.
There's a healthy swing by Lin Chi Shen, first baseman.
Way out in front of it and fouls it way over the Rogers trucks off to the left. Matthew Corbett has actually done his job here after he gave up that double with 1 out. He's able to get a strikeout and a fly out, but unfortunately for him, 2 unearned runs.
Well, we've seen this Australian team, a little bit of nerves. I think that time, really, it was Battaglia, the catcher, trying to do a little bit too much, being a little too careful to watch the runner. Yes, he is speedy. That's Chu Wei, who was on second base at the time. But all of a sudden, you just take your attention away just a little bit, and all of a sudden things can happen, and sometimes not in the right way for you. The count moves to 1-2, Chu Wei, bottom of the 6th inning. 2-2. Just got a piece of that. Good piece of hitting to stay alive.
Good curveball there by Corbett on the outside corner, and Chi Wei is just able to, sorry, Chi Shen is just able to make contact and foul that one off.
He was the last Taipei batter to get a hit before they went to rain delay in the 5th. Teams stayed in the clubhouse, getting ready, came back, warmed up, played a little bit of pepper, you know, bouncing back and forth, getting the bat loose. They were throwing the ball around, and here we are, 2-2 count, and a ball up and in, just missing the head of Chi Shen.
It was a breaking pitch. It just got away from Corbett, and Chi Shen just was able to duck under that. Patag. Here it is. You can see the fingers on the side of the ball, but slip right out and almost hit Chi Wen on the top of the helmet.
Full count, 2 out. Swing and a miss for Chi Shen, the first baseman from Taipei, but the damage is done. It is 8-4 now, Chinese Taipei. From Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada, you're watching the IBAF World Junior Baseball Championships. The plate, as mentioned, 2 runs scored. One time he did it on a home run. Josh Metavesi, the designated hitter. Pitches down from the left-handed Taipei pitcher, Wei Chung. It's Wang Wei Chung. Slow, deliberate delivery.
Another healthy cut by Matavesi, trying to make it 8-5 in a hurry.
Is this not the point now? You need base runners. You need to start to pick the momentum back up in your way. You need runners getting on base.
Yeah, and his job is to get on base, and we'll see what he can do here. Good eye. Wei Chung has a lot of off-speed pitches, and he varies it up so much that when his fastball does come in, it looks like it's another 5 miles an hour faster than it really is.
2-1 count, none away, top of the 7th inning. Ball hard hit down to third base. And a nice throw over from the third baseman, Lin Chu Wei, 1 away.
Matavesi had actually a healthy cut on that and hit it pretty well, but now the ground's starting to soften up from the rain, and that one hit off grass and you know, rolled a little bit easier than we've seen a lot of those balls that were hit that hard before earlier in the afternoon or even at the start of this game.
It's a game between Cuba and Canada for the bronze medal. Hard, baked out infield. This brings Sam Morris, center fielder, to the plate. 0-1 count now after that pitch settles in from Wei Chung. Bottom 3 in the order here for Australia. Top of the 7th inning. Another pitch in for a strike and swung on.
High fastball there from Wei Chung, and he's able to get ahead 0-2. See the tape on the fingers now so that Wei Chung can see it a little bit better.
This catcher asking for it down, and he gets it down. Awfully nice for a pitcher to be able to throw to a catcher knowing that he wants it in the dirt so he can block it.
Yeah, especially on that one. If Morris would happen to swing through it, he knows that his catcher Ting Yang will make the stop and be able to throw the strikeout victim out at first base.
Once again, he asks for a pitch down in the zone. Wei Chung delivers. Lin Ting Yen not only doing it behind the plate, the general out there, but also at the plate, coming into the game today with a .474 average, 4 RBIs, and 4 doubles. 2-2 count. And Wei Chung is a little bit high. We remember when Wei Chung came back in, he was asked to remove something from his left arm, whether it was a wrap or a brace. It seems like now that he's gone back and maybe put a new jersey on, something that covers there, something that take away could be a distraction to the Australian hitter.
Through it.
Swung right through that fastball up in the zone. Sam Morris unable to catch up. That's 2 away. And Team Taipei is now starting to look like they are in the driver's seat here in the 7th inning.
See the fastball, not in the strike zone, but Morris ventured after it, well out of the strike zone, but couldn't catch up to the high fastball.
2 away. Shortstop Jacob Sheldon Collins steps to the plate. Swung on and missed.
He's late on that fastball, probably anticipating one of Wei Chung's off-speed pitches. Singled earlier in the game did Sheldon Collins.
See the pitch miss inside.
Big pause. Trying to set up something there. I think sometimes he's gone a little bit quicker most times, but you saw on that one he had an extra healthy stay on the mound before he delivered a breaking pitch.
Saturday it was Canada and Chinese Taipei to see who would go to the gold medal game, and it was Lo Kuo Ha who had a long pause. There's a hard hit ball to the shortstop, gobbled up, takes his time, good strong throw over to first base. Chun Kai to Chi Shen. The IBAF World Junior Baseball Championships continue. We see the sun setting above Port Arthur Stadium. There's been rain intermittent throughout the day here. Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. Team Australia brings a new hurler to the mound. It's Lucas Backer.
Backer's unfortunately got a 13.50 ERA in the tournament, and he's just pitched 3.1 innings. He's brought in here in a situation to keep the score at 8-4 and let his mates get a couple more at bats and try to chip away at that lead.
Tsai Chi Yu to the plate, the right fielder. On the day, he got on a throwing error by the pitcher at that time. That would have been Josh Warner. So we see another pitch down. It's a 1-1 count. Had a walk in the 4th inning that came around to score, and another walk in the 5th inning. The restarted 5th inning after the rain delay. So he scored 2 runs on the day. Tsai Chi Yu, the right fielder, swings through that good fastball from Lucas Backer from, get this, Deception Bay. Well, that's the team he plays for, Deception Bay. He's actually from Brisbane, but he'd like to use some of that deception, I would think, on these hitters.
So far, he's had the deception.
Ground ball out to Sheldon Collins, the shortstop, snaps it up, throws it over to first. Yes, a little bit of deception did happen. 6-3 on the putout. And you look at Sheldon Collins, and he's one of the young players for this Australian team that has a famous father of Australian baseball. Both Jacob and Tyler Dale, 2 of the players, have fathers that are in the Australian Baseball Hall of Fame.
That's amazing. It's nice to see them follow in their father's footsteps.
It certainly is. If you remember any baseball back in the late 80s when Olympic baseball was back on the map. It was Tyler Dale's father that played as that ball goes up. And we see Parrish taking it easily for the second out. But it was Tyler Dale's father back in those Olympics, Phil Dale, that played as part of the Cincinnati organization, coming up as well. So played a lot, good talent coming out of Australia. And now you as a scout know that international